the United States needs to increase its diplomatic efforts to prevent an all-out war between Israel and Hezbollah. That type of a war would be devastating, not just for Lebanon and Israel, but could also invite a much broader war that also includes triggering more attacks against the U.S. in the region. Hi, I'm Seth Jones, Senior Vice President and Director of the International Security Program at the Center for Strategic and International Studies.
Hi, I'm Dan Byman, Senior Fellow with the Transnational Threats Project.
And we're here to talk about our recent brief with Xander Palmer and Riley McCabe called The Coming Conflict with Hezbollah. Although the Israel-Hamas war in Gaza has captured the world's attention, understandably, there is a serious risk of an escalation in the conflict between Israel and Hezbollah. Our data shows that since October 7th, 2023, there have been over 4,400 rocket, missile, and other standoff attacks by Israel and Hezbollah combined. And that gives one a sense of what is actually going on between those two entities.
We recently traveled to Israel, and when I was on the border between Israel and Lebanon, it was clear just how tense the situation is and how real the risk of war is. And to be clear, this would be a disastrous war, and it would be disastrous for Lebanon, but also for Israel and for U.S. interests in the Middle East.
One of the most important takeaways is that the United States needs to increase its diplomatic efforts to prevent an all-out war between Israel and Hezbollah. That type of a war would be devastating, not just for Lebanon and Israel, but could also invite a much broader war that also includes triggering more attacks against the U.S. in the region.
Right now, the Biden administration is understandably focused on encouraging a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. But it also needs to increase its diplomacy to push Hezbollah farther away from Israel's borders and otherwise set the conditions that will ensure Israeli security while avoiding a broader war. To read the full brief, The Coming Conflict with Hezbollah, please visit CSIS.org.